Hey everyone, welcome back. Luis again on video number 6 on how I built an LLM powered system to automate my content publishing. So in this video, we're gonna talk on the ingest agent and we're gonna do a walkthrough of it. This is gonna be explain what the ingest agent is, what the trigger and the schema is, and how it sets us up for our next agent. So with the ingest agent, this is the simplest of all of them. It's not really an agent will eventually have an agentic workflow. So I've already kind of in prep for that, call it an agent. But really it's the simplest thing of all. All I want is to be able to keep track of all the files that are uploaded onto S3, put those into DynamoDB, and feed them to the UI. That's the only thing it needs to do. So what we're looking at right now are just the ingest rules. So what we'll see here in a minute is that when I upload files to S3, it triggers a S3 notification that goes to the default bus. I learned that the hard way. I created a custom bus to kind of handle all my workflows. But for S3 notifications, go through the EventBridge default bus, and that notifies EventBridge, kicks off an EventBridge rule, which triggers the ingest lambda. So we can see all that here is, okay, this is the scope, is an ingest rule. It triggers ingestion when files uploaded to the general content bucket. An object's created, then it does this and execute the ingestion lambda. The ingestion lambda, as simple as it is, it's a lot of lines of code, but a lot of it is really error handling. So we pull in all the libraries we need, declare everything we need, look for the file to get uploaded so that this gets triggered. And this is the big thing here is that right from the get-go, I start telling it what metadata I wanted to put into DynamoDB to include the content ID. You'll see that that's just to create that. That's the prefix for what's being uploaded into that S3, excuse me, not DynamoDB. Then it extracts the title off of that. This summary one, it wanted to create a summary of what is in there. Just put an empty tags folder, generate a status, which as we can see up here, it's gonna, once it's done, it's gonna declare that status as ingested. It'll identify the video file and it'll put the respective S3 URIs or URLs into DynamoDB. So from there, then I set a couple of values set to false as to, hey, do I want to post this to Ghost? Do I want to post it to YouTube, LinkedIn, a LinkedIn article, which is something I'm working on that doesn't look like that's feasible right now. But all that metadata gets put into DynamoDB and I'm ready to go. I know now what's all in my S3 buckets and I can just start my workflow from there. Trigger and schema, we talked on that. It's S3 going to EventBridge and then to Lambda. So let's watch this work. So here we are on S3. You see I only have a test folder in there, but if I was to come in, I have now, I have Mountain Duck installed in my system. This is my S3 bucket that you just saw. There's test 001. If I take this test 002, drop it in there, it'll sync it on up. Now I bring up my S3. And when I refresh this, there's test 002. It's been ingested. It has these 3 files in there. If I go to my DynamoDB, we see test 001, but if I refresh, there's test 002. If I click here, we can see all the different values that have been already populated per the schema, all ready to go, or ready for me to now update whatever I need to update, save, no words, this is going to get posted. Schedule date, I save that for last. But we see here status ingested, that's coming straight from the Lambda. Really love how that goes. It's really simple, even though it's a really long file to do all that, but it is automated. I didn't do anything to do that. All I have to do is just upload right from my computer into what looks like a folder on my computer, but really it's just S3 mounted on my computer, and it kicks off the ingest lambda. So that's as simple as that is. The next, we're going to get into the generation agent, which is a little more involved, but that's now, I'd say, the next big system that really helps expedite my workflow. So see you at the next video.